everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. 'Cause ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore, the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 5 weeks come and gone already. And we're off here in Week 6 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jaylen Warren. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
We'll go play action. Here's Penix. Completed left side to Smith. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Pittsburgh Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
At the Browns' 49-yard line.
Sack! Cougar 19!
Trying again, following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He has it at the 13. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
On first down, here's Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second down.
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Play action, Sanders. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up fourth down. Flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Takes it in at the 26. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on third down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
On in at the 41. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the Steelers' 46-yard line.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Viking 18. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on.
They've got a man in motion. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go, Judkins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Can you call that play in a huddle as a quarterback? You break the huddle, and you can almost feel it right from the jump. You get that surge at the point of attack on 4th and short. They did, and then some to move those chains.
Ready, set.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go.
To the air, Sanders. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Complete to DK Metcalf. When this gets close to the red zone, he is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They had surprise and size on that run, Brock, and neither worked. He's cut down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. 72.
Warren here from the gun. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here.
Let's go.
Penix now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
If you're Just a tremendous effort from the defense there. A sense of urgency on first down in the red zone. Got to find a way to knock this offense backwards, and the defense just did.
He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Into traffic, complete! And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Find the left side with Sampson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third and short here, Sanders. That's a cut for the first. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. And off to Sampson. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the 19. He brings it in. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standards they set for themselves.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, go!
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him a few that time, but they'll need twice that to find the end zone here on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Okay, ready?
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Get ready! 65 catch! 65 catch! Mustang 19!
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready, right?
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it in close. And he's going to be out of bounds a couple yards short of what they needed. Let's see if they try their luck now on this 4th down.
4 yards.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Penix out of his end zone. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. This is Metcalf working that right side. Keeps it moving. The 40. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. 65, ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go.
Back to the air here on 2nd. Sanders finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Browns trailing on the scoreboard. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Top low 18. Mike check, Bobcat, Bobcat. Go.
Sanders setting the pass. It connects down the sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 6-yard
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Working inside the red zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. 40. At the 20. And he makes the Let's go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Play action, Sanders. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
28, round 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Darius Slay has it. And I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time,
He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the old lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Round 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Taking a deep shot here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ready?
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's looking deep once again. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? Go.
Looking to throw. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Now that. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
One final shot before the half. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
And off here to Sampson. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Ready?
They'll go play action for Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. And He's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
That's complete David Njoku. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
From the red zone now. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. The throw is caught. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Come back. Gravity Lion.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready, go!
To throw now is Sanders. And he has the Cleveland touchdown! The Browns cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Nice. Prop all 80.
Play action, here's Penix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Covered by Denzel Ward.
Go! Come back, team. Cowboy 8.
Penix here from the gun. Left side, caught by Metcalf. 30! He's at the 10! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
42. Browns 14.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Has it downfield working left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
First down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Warrior 70.
Now Sanders. And they pick him off again. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions. And like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Shut up. 19, Tiger, 19.
Warren once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Steelers. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Warren. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Boswell able to knock it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That Play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
On the jump.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Ready. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders fits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
On first down, here's Sanders. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
2-point attempt coming. Sanders getting his offense set. The Steelers calling their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Following that timeout, they're lining up. They're going to try to come up with 2 points.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 38. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Ready. Let go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Play action, Sanders. On target here to Njoku. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They have themselves another first and 10.
First down, Cleveland.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready.
They give to Sampson here up the middle.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion. Sanders now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. Back all 80.
Desperation time here. He's got it. And he won't make the marker. Play a rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, it's Penix. This one's caught. Smith has it. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
You know, it's pretty clear just watching this unfold. They want to find a way to get this player in space where he's most dangerous. Defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came off on that one.
On 2nd down, Warren. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome Baker has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as you said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Come on.
A go play action for Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
To the air, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. He finds Njoku complete. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. David Njoku, the touchdown.
play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns make it an 18-point game.
Browns 27.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. This is Warren headed right. Juke the defender. There he goes, right sideline.
Okay, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
Johnson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. This is third and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Come on. Set. 70 Timber, Buffalo 18. Take go.
Penix working from the gun. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His third through the air this game. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Steelers 52. Browns 27. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Second and 10 now. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll throw on third and long. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh no, they get him yet again. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. Well, that'll do it for us. For Brock Hughes.